Hello, I am Pamela Clark and welcome back to our podcast. I'm joined today again by my husband, Kerry Clark. Would you like to say hello?
Hello.
Awesome. He's gonna keep it short, y'all.
Trying to keep it short, you know. They got me in this box. You see the box? Got this box around me, like boxed in. I don't know what to do in a box.
Any of you that know Kerry know that he is not boxed in.
I like to go. We're going for it. We're going for it today.
So we are excited to have y'all join our podcast again today. It's where we share our products with you that we've created, products that are based on some things that we have experienced in this journey of life and those things that have worked really well that we're excited about sharing with y'all. So we are glad you're here with us for the journey.
Yeah.
So again, thank you for joining us on our podcast yet again. I am your tour guide, so I help to navigate through our podcast and kind of keep Kerry on point as to what we're doing as well. So each week we release a new podcast, new series, new episode. Actually, it's a new episode that's a part of a series that we're doing. So that's why we're here again today. So just remember that I'm here to guide you along the way and keep this one next to me in line as much as I possibly can. So I want to share with you a little bit about our upcoming series and episodes.
Series 2.
Okay. So it's series 2. So in series 2, there's going to be about 6 episodes that we're going to share. And the first one of those episodes that we're going to talk about in this series called Our Work is an intro into our work.
Yeah.
So you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So our work is life growth area number 2. So we got these areas of life that we work on hard to make sure that we have the life we desire and the one that we design. Because we feel like if you don't design your life, you'll let life design your life, and you know how that works.
And that leads to episode number 2, the unexpected.
Yes. So the unexpected is really a title that we call Learning the Unexpected from the Unexpected. There are some people that you meet in life that you miss out on a key gift that they can give you if you're not looking for it.
That key gift leads to episode number 3. It can give you an edge.
Yeah. This God of mine wants to get me through these. But in life growth area number 2, and when we talk about giving you an edge, okay, to be extraordinary, it's going to require you to do something you don't normally do. That's the point. To get out of normal, give you an edge, give you some type of step to progress you forward, unlike your normal counterpart, normal society, normal life, normal education, normal job. In this case, your normal work. So to be extraordinary in how you work, we got to do something that gives you an edge, puts you above, makes you go over the top, get you first class type of living, first class type of work. Do something that you're not normally accustomed to so that you can be a person that's just not like anyone else.
Which leads to new thinking, episode number 4.
Yes, thank you. Episode number 4 in this series said, now, I had to take a step back when I got through episodes 1 through 3 and going into number 4 because it's easy to think that the information that Pamela and I are providing is a new way of thinking, and it is not. It's really a new way of living based off thoughts you already have. There are things that people come up with in their daydreams or even when they get up in the morning that they wish the world and life could be about. That's never been new thinking. That's old thinking. You think about this every single day, but you have no actions or no encouragement to use those thoughts, to put that stuff into action. And so instead of thinking about it as new thinking, it's really taking new actions. And so that episode is encouraging each and every one of you to put new action to the old thinking you've had.
Okay. Well, that's going to certainly be an interesting episode. So tell us a little bit more about episode number 5. I don't have a pun written to this one. Episode number 5 is Narrow Road.
So when she says she doesn't have a lead into that, that makes me think we didn't do a good job on that title. Because we want the titles.
Y'all guess who picks the title?
Yeah. Don't worry about who picks the title. But all right, so narrow road is a phrase that I picked up from what some would refer to as ancient teaching. All right, so if you go down a road, generally it's one that's already paved. That means everyone's traveling. But in this case, a narrow road means very few people have traveled that course or that path. And so to be uncommon or not normal or uncommon in the way we say, you have to be willing to go down a road that hasn't been traveled. So you're going down a narrow course, the narrow road, very few. Some roads not even paved yet. It's kind of like people who've done extraordinary things that we've seen in our society, like the person who founded Amazon. It was a way of shopping or selling or retail that has never been charted before. So he was willing to go down a road that was unlike the one where we go into retail shops.
Gotcha.
Or like the person who created Steve Jobs in this example, created the iPhone. That was a type of phone or a type of communication or type of device that no one was really doing. So he decided to go full-fledged down a road that I call that narrow road. And that brings me to you. Each and every one of us, and Pamela does this in her professional world. She's carved out an area where she's decided to be unlike the most business people in her arena and have gone down a road so that she can set an example for others. And each one of us have this road that we can go down that charts the course for others to follow. And that's what the narrow road is about.
Which leads us to episode 6, Your Direction.
Wow.
That was a good title choice.
Yes. So you have to decide what direction you want to go in. And this is what Pamela and I sit through, I won't say every month, but at least at a great deal throughout a part of our year. We talk about the course that we're on and whether we're on the course that we designed. And when you talk about your course, you have a predetermined set of places you want to get to. For ours, it could be spiritual course, or it could be where we want to vacation, or it could be what financially what course we want to hit. And we have one in particular, giving course. We have a giving strategy that we want to hit every single year. And we get to a point where we say, are we in alignment with what we charted out? And what direction just says, am I on direction? Am I centering where we are on point? Because sometimes we can get, life will start going and we get off course. But if we don't know what direction we should be headed, we don't know where to get back on course.
Okay. So in that, then it does make me wonder if we'll be able to calibrate.
Yes.
Right? Because calibration, I think, is a part of that to make certain that you're on your course and not someone else's.
Actually, that's a good term I've never really thought about. Calibration.
You gotta calibrate.
Yeah, you got to recalibrate and reset yourself. So we were over here, but we really need to be over here. And sometimes we go over here. I noticed a few weeks ago, maybe a few days ago, Pamela had an obstacle in the driveway and how she could get into her garage. And so she had to recalibrate, and she's done this a million times, but this obstacle kind of had her have to recalibrate how to get her car back in the garage. And so I watched it, and it just reminded me how she was able to get her car back on course without tearing down the garage or hitting anything. And that's how we have to do in life. We have to kind of reset so that we can reposition and get back in the place that we need to be in.
Okay, that's great. So y'all, that's series 2.
Yes.
Right? And the episodes that we hope you will join us. But not only join us, we also want y'all to share this information with your friends.
Please.
Share it on your social media sites and things that you visit or that you frequent. We want to be able to inspire you as others have inspired us.
Yes.
To live a life that is not ordinary, that's not common, that's set apart. And it's your business, it's your life. Kerry, any final words?
As you were saying that, it inspired me to say this. You know, we are often asked the question, why we do this? Why do we write? Why do we do our websites, the collection of websites that we have? Why do we write books? And this whole process, all that together, is a part of our giving strategy. We want to give from our life what no one else gave us. If there was a playbook that we could run, I would have loved to just, run that playbook, but we didn't have that. So,
but it wouldn't have been our playbook either.
Right. But at least we could have had something to go on to kind of help us see that we could have a playbook. We want to encourage you to have your own playbook, to set out on your own mission, to have your own strategy, to do life unlike anyone else. The major point of it is, don't be normal, don't be average, don't be mediocre, don't settle for anything that's short of what God has for you.
Right. So we tell folks how they can find us on YouTube.
Find us on YouTube. You'll see it at the bottom of the screen, the YouTube link or URL. But more importantly, you can find us at carryaclark.com.
All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us again. We appreciate you, and we're honored to be able to share a little bit of our lives with you.
This particular one is based off of a book we put together. It's really an outline for a major.
So let me.
Hold on, time out.
We weren't doing that.
Okay.
All right. So, Kira, you want to chat a little bit about our work?
Right. So.
Our work. So today we're going to talk about that key gift leads to episode number 3. It can give you an edge.
Yeah. This God of mine wants to get me through these.